McLaren have just played an absolute blinder, taking the entire Formula One fan community by surprise and unveiling their new car livery for the new season in January, well ahead of all the other teams. Now, it seems that some of the news media were aware that this was going to be happening, but the fan community had no rumours or mumblings that McLaren were about to do this. And it's fantastic. It's just what we need, some news, something to look at, something to get us excited for the new season. So looking at this livery, it's interesting to see that they've ditched the blue accents from the car and introduced more of the chrome. Just in places, it's mainly orange and black. But that's okay, because to be honest, when they were running that livery around the Singapore time, I thought it actually looked much better than the papaya blue and black, to be fair. But I think that this is a much better look for the McLaren going forward. Now obviously there's nothing to talk about of the car, because the car is last season's car with a new paint job. They're going to be launching their new car on the 14th of February, just ahead of the pre-season testing, along with Mercedes, who will launch their car on the 14th of February. But let's talk just for a minute about what this means for their confidence. At the beginning of last season, McLaren were talking down their chances, explaining they'd gone the wrong direction with their car. This year though, they are ahead of everybody else in getting something out. They're building anticipation, they're clearly feeling strong with momentum behind them, and they're using that going forward into 2024. Some of the wording as well in their press release was very, very interesting when they spoke about that they'll do whatever it takes to get to the front of the grid. Also speaking about the success they had last season, scoring 9 podiums, 1 sprint win and 3 sprint podiums. Clearly they are riding a high, and they're using that coming into the new season, feeling very confident about the challenger they have got to go forward into 2024. And there's a lot of talk about the teams and which one will be able to take on and topple Red Bull, but McLaren are definitely in the hunt. They've been doing some fantastic things over the last season. They turned their season around from being in the doldrums at the beginning with Norris's 25 million pit stops at the first part of the season, to being able to score podiums, score second places, be pushing Red Bull and making it more interesting for us fans to watch. So they're definitely a team who is on the up, and one who I think we can say is going to be up there challenging with Mercedes, Ferrari to take down Red Bull. Now, this obviously is very early days, and there's very little to speak about of the car itself as we wait for the MCL38 to be launched on the 14th of February. But I'd love to know what you think about this new look for McLaren and what you think of their prospects going forward into the new season. Please leave your opinions and your thoughts in the comments below.